Hey, guess what I got? It says, let's give it a shot. Yikes.
Is...
I am humbled to meet them. What are you, frozen imp?
Wakaka! That was
Oh! Molten cheese tot. Molten cheese tot. There's a kind of attachment. Hey, you! Yes. Good. You see, they both hope to receive. You need to love from the creek. I don't know. Remember, as long as that depends. Oh,
Give these trailblazers your blessing!
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to this, and now, I wish for you. I don't, just in case, help me. It'll be... Alright, let's go.
Hi, Ronmei! I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, madam. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question.
Yes, the reason for our gathering, no one can refuse. The secret of the eons. Not even Xandar.
What if the respondent...
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening?
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle... What about you, Ching-Tu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruanmei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming.
This fragment of Ruanmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe?
It's...
Fine.
I probably...
All right, I agree.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor. I see that you've recovered the life. I was simply being overly... There's some things that I'm... The retrieval of my life. Herta uses that place. And now... There's much you don't know, but there is some information. I'm giving you my access. Stay vigilant, assist. Remember, once you're back, come find...
What would a sealed zone look like?
Buzz.
What's up with...
Buzz. Mat High Risk Zone. Permission status. Buzz. Maintain. Welcome. Fry left. Welcome. Conclusion. Assessment. Suggestion.
Calling for the phase flame is fascinating. The growth status of the two samples. They simultaneously, interestingly, they also...
Huh? What's that sound out there? This is the headache Runmei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
I'm not one of Runmei's recognized works. Too much. Why?
What's that noise? I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems...
Flesh wound.
Who will it be?
Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Beauty is eternal.
Give me strength.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Got them.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
The beauty is eternal. Got them.
Ready for another? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Got them.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Who will it be?
Ready for another? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Give me strength. Who's next?
Who will it be?
Ready for another?
Get them!
A sharp scythe needs targets. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Never imagined there'd be so many of them. You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Or devils! I'll crush them all!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who will it be?
Ready for another?
Get them!
Who's next?
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who will it be?
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me! Protect me!
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time well spent.
Never imagined there'd be so many of them.
The final days that member number 23 at Cha spent, I'm now certain that life can exist and these life forms are very... I'm starting to feel lost.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. Ever since I was a child, I wished to discover the true To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like I thought of one life form that would...
Who will it be?
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Ready for another? Protect me! Protect me! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who will it be?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Who's next? Yeah! A sharp scythe needs targets.
Did something just open?
Not bad.
Forbidden Room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron May has permissions. Please submit your ID. Buzz. Permissions granted. Select from the below.
I thought of one life, and that is... I cannot comprehend scholars view them as the exact at first. However, of course they're hazy, Ronth. It is a logical decision. Will Herta and I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Select from the below service. Permission
That sound's coming from...
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
A sharp scythe needs targets. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who will it be?
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Ready for another?
Get them!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me! Protect me! Who's next?
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Ready for another?
Get them!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
sharp scythe needs targets.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Have you considered if a question is of no... Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. That's all you need to know. Just... I can't stand discourtesy. Even when the real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator. Go. Take the
Want to spar?
This is huge. The space station has an area this big? An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Great.
Enemy targets detected.
Get them!
data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Commencing support.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Great.
I guide them up.
Don't mess with me.
My oath is to a solitary rose. Beauty is eternal! Get them!
What a headache. Who's next?
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Until I see that light once, I will protect all beauty!
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Only a scratch! Great.
Commencing support.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm scared.
Stay put! Get them!
Who's next?
Time to make a decision. I'm gonna hold everyone
attack again? Enemy targets detected. Give me strength! Don't mess with me. Ready for another? I'll end your misery. Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Until I see that light, I will protect all beauty!
Enemy targets detected. Protect me! Protect me!
What a headache. Who's next?
Attack me!
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
I'm scared!
Stay put! Get them!
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
What a headache.
Commencing support.
Don't mess with me.
My oath is to a solitary rose.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength. Enemy targets detected.
What a headache. Who's next?
I'm scared.
Stay put!
Commencing support.
Don't mess with me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Don't come any.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Until I see that I will protect all beauty!
It'll destroy the space station.
Enemy targets detected. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them! My oath is to a solitary rose.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
My guiding light.
from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past! I'll end your misery. Who's next? I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
Until I see that... I will protect all beauty!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Protect me! Protect me! Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past! I'll end your misery.
Until I see that light once more. I will protect all beauty!
Enemy targets detected.
My oath is to a solitary rose.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Beauty is eternal!
I'm scared!
Stay put! Get them!
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Commencing support.
My guiding light. Until I see that light once more. I will protect all beauty!
Protect me! Protect me! Whoops! Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
You dare attack me? My oath is to a solitary rose.
Give me strength! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important? You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always... I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. How should I have explained it to you? I'm restrained by time and place. Its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise. However, even the... And it was a minuscule step. Just... I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process... I see a human-like... Emotions may be either positive and they're still long. That being said, do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking do I seem irresponsible? The effects of the anti-truth... After all, your memory of me will soon... Over time, hidden... If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy... It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow and perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station. But you will no longer remember that way. It will make our lives... I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have... Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I miss member number 55. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Poke. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? If fate allows and you're interested, though, I suppose it wouldn't be no man's land.
Want to spar? visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up. Dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will...
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know...
She received an invitation from the IPC.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with... They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how the... However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are...
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that pup? Don't play the fool.
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That cure... Let me describe it again. Send me a signal when you see...
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I... Let me try to...
A curio that's... Maybe the researchers at the Hinkle and are around here somewhere.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of ecology.
Those despicable villains are A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Oh, nowadays... Well, I might be the Adler would be of more. I must... People are growing... Never mind.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen. They were
What? He went...
Calm down.
What?
We're having a... So I'm the dog?
They seem to be...
Oh, really? That kid sure is brave, running straight to the... Yes, well... Brother Arlen...
Can you leave? Let's walk in. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Get them. Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Huh? Go. Go. Want to spar?
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Beauty is eternal. Get them.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting.
Give me strength. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Who's next?
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty. Forandrilla, get them. Wretched and fleeting. Get them.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Beauty is eternal. Get them.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Peppy!
That's me.
She wants to ask you something. I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think I... So, which... That's all you... Well, have you asked... Huh? Now that... Let's call it a day.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... Let's go over it from the start. I've overlooked something. Oh, right. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned if only there were some...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
I can't recall the other person.
A cute... How's it going? Did you find... I see. See? My research... Anxious me... Some research things had settled down. Yes. before people were just starting to. However, as you could rebuilding trust. Anyway, that's okay. Oh, by the way.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that the other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. Not here. That person is probably with the Department of Insight. The other person should be from... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see traces of...
I think she mentioned... If only there were some hints...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
What brings... It's all take... Here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Here too. Did my memory piece together... Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say? No, not this road. What did Emily say?
I say? No need to be. Though I see this, I'm not.
Again?
Oh,
However, don't get me wrong.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen.
Oh, by the way, I heard.
So I did consult someone. The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what...
I figured you'd come to... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. The situation is very... I see. There's only one... That means that the words they used were...
Have you asked the... she's...
Huh?
She's... that's... Let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most... I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see...
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some hints.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see... That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, To sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captive?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 systems.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If she is truly innocent, based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach? Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted...
I remember now.
That's enough, based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted...
I remember now.
That's enough, based, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending, and the assignment involves a... Based on your story, you met with Herta because...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that does... Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Herta's collection.
Sure, but you...
Say what you want.
Correct.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one...
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collection. An endless...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until... So what's the story?
Conjecture. Asta chose...
Then you said... However, so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause
So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Researchers' disappearances, you clearly, though. It bears no cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I made.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of interrogator.
Oh? Cut the act. You're perfectly...
Correction. They're...
Researchers' disappearances, you clearly, though. Cut the act. Clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's... Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes,
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that. Clearly, though, it bears cut the act. Clearly, though.
No connection? I disagree. There should be
Clearly, though, it bears no connection.
I remember now.
That's enough. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to her to.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. Don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearance. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire, then there's ample evidence to indicate that.
If these two incidents were caused by.
We'll see in the main control room.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
a declaration of war. And an announcement.
This Duke Inferno, if
a group of pitiful. The fire demons have a cruel temper and
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name somewhere.
on the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? That video will soon circulate.
The destruction.
I'm afraid more than trust will be You need to start acting now if you want to. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Not good.
A list of the missing research.
Sure, but the security
A list of the missing?
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't know. That depends on your friend.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to...
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. We need to investigate this.
Jerk! Fine! Disappear! Oh, it's you. He's been he doesn't even answer me when I speak to him.
What did he talk?
He kept...
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it...
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web.
Less than promising. We're running out of time. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
A mere glance at their background would indicate, however. Lady Astum. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. First, the next angle is what the victims have in last.
The link between the three is...
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand.
Tenuous First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the ever-flame the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's Look. Yes? This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The kindling of this unique flame must...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling of this unique flame must be the...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling of this unique... I fear that this is the truth. The kindling of... I fear that this... This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of... The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a... I believe this word was as a scion of the phase. That is the truth. We don't know where the victims went, and the sudden and consecutive disappearance. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed. It need...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
That flame must still...
Try then.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his
I will head to her. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. And be careful. Get ready to dash. See? It's still in the space station. Do you know what to do with cornered prey?
The fire is dying.
It's still resisting.
Protect all beauty!
Just fail! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The beauty is eternal!
Get them! Answer me! 0 points!
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Flesh wound. I will protect all beauty! For the theater of the mediocre. Just knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Wretched and fleeting. Gotcha. Answer me. Flesh wound. I will protect all beauty.
Ready for another? Give me strength!
Just mediocre.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. I will protect all beauty. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. Fail.
Ready for another?
The beauty is eternal. Got them. Just 0 points.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Protect me! Protect me!
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ready for another?
Fail. The beauty is eternal. Got them. Just.
The flame is getting weaker. For the theater of the mediocre.
Protect all beauty!
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Answer me. 0 points. Wretched and fleeting. Got them. Just. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ready for another?
for the theater of the mediocre.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I will protect all beauty!
Answer me! Fail!
Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting! Get them!
Test! 0 points! Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Fail!
Beauty is eternal!
Ignorant fool! It has been a one, but next time.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Do confirm. Oh? Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's see what. Shall we?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Wretched and fleeting! I will protect all beauty! Get them!
Test! Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Beauty is eternal!
Fail!
Give me strength.
Answer me!
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
0 points!
Wretched and fleeting! Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Test! Answer me! Fail! Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Protect me! Protect me! Ready for another?
Fail!
Beauty is eternal! I will protect all beauty!
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
0 points!
Wretched and fleeting! Get them!
Answer me! Fail!
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
I will protect all beauty!
0 points!
Ready for another?
Beauty is eternal!
Fail!
Get them!
Secret of the saints!
I will protect all beauty!
Test!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wretched and fleeting!
Give me strength.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ready for another?
Beauty is eternal. 0 points.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Freedom. I will protect all beauty. Answer me. 0 points. Flesh wound.
A miracle.
A test. Freedom. Wretched and fleeting. Got them.
Immortality means forever.
Answer me. 0 points.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ready for another?
The beauty is eternal. Freedom.
Immortality.
Good work. You did Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine. Yes, it is. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, but there is one mystery that remains, and that is something I must deal with. I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you all...
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you. To accompany and observe.
Oh, and...
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past...
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculus. One last question, Screwlam. Genius though you are...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor. but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and...
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such... A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
let's take it in turns. You rest.
Only Hercerium are accepted for...
Choice isn't as elusive as it may appear. Choice isn't as elusive as it may appear.
Want to spar? Huh? Go. Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Water keeps the crowd soft.
Break! Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all! Rise!
A sharp side needs to...
The moon shines on the truth.
I will protect all beauty! Veradrilla.
Blade of moonlight.
Rigid and fleeting! Get them!
Nature! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Reaper! To be reborn. Mind and vast of immortality.
Beauty is eternal! Get them!
Blade of moonlight.
Who's next?
Rigid and fleeting! Get them!
In lunar flame.
To be reborn. Nature Reaper!
Beauty is eternal! I will protect all beauty! Veradrilla. Get them!
Blade of moonlight.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Entangled!
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
In lunar flame.
To be reborn. Mind and vast of immortality.
Rigid and fleeting! Get them! Flesh wound!
Blade of moonlight.
Who's next? Run deep to my heart's content. Witsinski, to be reborn. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nature Reaper!
Beauty is eternal! I will protect all beauty! Veradrilla. Get them!
Blade of moonlight.
Who's next? Entangled!
Rigid and fleeting!
Give me strength! To be reborn. Mind and mastery of immortality.
Beauty is eternal! Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Blade of moonlight.
Run deep to my heart's content.
Rigid and fleeting! Get them!
To be reborn.
I will protect all beauty! Veradrilla. Nature Reaper! Flesh wound. Beauty is eternal. Get them!
Blade of Moonlight. Who's next? Entangle! Slide! Give me strength! To be reborn.
A sharp scythe needs touch.
Want to spar? Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
The moon shines on the truth.
Blade of Moonlight. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Wretched and fleeting. Get them!
Mind and mastery of immortality. To be reborn.
Is eternal. I will protect all beauty. Get them. Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Blade of Moonlight. Who's next? Our roots run deep to my heart's content.
Wretched and fleeting. Get them.
To be reborn.
A sharp scythe needs.
Go Nappy! Disappear Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal. Get them!
Better cut our losses. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Wretched and fleeting.
Liquidation!
The beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty. Brethren, get them!
Better cut our losses.
You dare attack me?
Who's next? Go Navi!
Wretched and fleeting.
Liquidation! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal. Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Better cut our losses.
Who's next? Go Navi! Liquidation!
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Brethren, get them!
Only a scratch!
You dare attack me?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal.
Protect me! Protect me! Go Navi!
Wretched and fleeting. Get them! I will protect all beauty. What's this?
Who's next?
Better cut our losses.
Give me strength!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal.
Who's next? Liquidation!
Wretched and fleeting. Get them! I will protect all beauty. Brethren,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
beauty is eternal. Get them!
Steady. Only a scratch. Go Navi!
Wretched and fleeting. Get them! I will protect all beauty.
Who's next?
Beauty is eternal.
Liquidation!
I will protect all beauty.
Go Nappy! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Wretched and fleeting. Get them! Flesh wound.
Cut our losses.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all!
Only a scratch. Liquidation!
Beauty is eternal. Get them! Flesh wound. I will protect all beauty. Quadrilla.
Who's next? Go Nappy!
Wretched and fleeting. Get them!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Liquidation! A sharp scythe needs targets. Wanna spar? Huh?
The moon shines on the truth. Blade of moonlight.
Beauty is eternal. Get them! Wretched and fleeting. Got them. Dare attack me?
Blade of Moonlight.
Who's next?
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! I will protect all beauty!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal! Get them!
Only a scratch.
Blade of Moonlight.
Wretched and fleeting! Get them! Beauty is eternal! Get them! The test!
Blade of Moonlight.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I will protect all beauty! Wretched and fleeting! Get them!
Blade of Moonlight.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Protect me! Protect me! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Beauty is eternal! I will protect all beauty! Foradrilla. Get them!
Blade of Moonlight.
Wretched and fleeting! Get them!
You can't kill me. Blade of Moonlight.
Who's next?
Beauty is eternal! Get them!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Try harder.
Wretched and fleeting. Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! I will protect all beauty! Forever.
Blade of Moonlight. A sharp scythe needs.
Continue patrols. Oh.
Great.
Attack me?
No manners, huh?
Enemy data switch net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. What a headache.
Stay close. Not a step back.
Who invited you? Huh?
Stay put! Get them! Just give it up!
Only No a manners, scratch, huh? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. So you are afraid of me. Who's next? Give me strength.
Who will it be?
Don't mess with me.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Enemy targets detected. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Don't come at me.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Huh? What a headache. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stay close!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I can do this.
Who invited you?
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
No manners, huh?
I'm scared.
Stay put!
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Get them! Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
I'll end your misery.
Just give it up!
Who invited you?
Huh? I'm gonna hold everyone back again. A sharp scythe needs targets. Enemies ahead. A burst rock. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Great. I'll end your misery.
No manners, huh?
Sagacious discernment!
Who invited you?
Commencing support. Ready for another?
What a headache.
Who will it be?
Pillory of time!
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Enemy targets detected.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
No manners, huh?
So you are afraid of me.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
What a headache.
Everything is ordained. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Who's next?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
No manners, huh?
Remember this moment.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
How is everything? If you Good news? I'll take it.
Promoted again? Is that good or bad?
The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky.
Try standing in my way now. Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?